Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 84, day 5. So today is Green Day. We also got ourselves the 2019 Lunar New Year pet. Of course, it's Wednesday. We got the 2021 one, the one for this year. However, if you didn't pick up the one from 2 years ago, is available again. I'm not sure we're getting access to the 2021 this year. As I don't believe it is anywhere unless it's on the calendar somewhere. Nope. So we might not be getting the 2021 this year, which was last year's one, of course. But we got the 2021 one on Wednesday and the 2019 one today. So definitely make sure to go pick that up. And if nothing else, to go get more copies of it. Aside from that, we'll probably start off with Guild Wars. As I mentioned, it is, of course, Green Day. Looks like we're winning again. We won every single day except the very first one, oddly enough. And whoever we're facing for the final day. Oddly enough, we're not top 3, though. We're close, but not quite there. So if they've used up all their battles, we're definitely within striking distance to move up to bracket 3. Also, Interim! How is Interim so far down? Interim was like a #1 guild for a while there. They're falling. Anonymous is still pretty high up there. But Interim's all the way and moving down from bracket 3. I haven't been in the same bracket as Interim for, gosh, ages. Ages upon ages. It has been a very long time. But anyways, where were we? Green Guild War. Guild War of Green. So, I'm still using this team. Not sure how I feel about it. The Tina up front is the main thing that keeps getting me on this team. Definitely feeling a switch out. I like the rest of the team, though. I really like the rest of the team. But Tina needs to go. The only problem is we're missing both brown and red. A green-brown or a green-red obviously could be used there instead. I don't think there's any hero weapon that fits there properly. Yeah, I don't think any hero weapon fits there. Actually, let me double check. What are true damage weapons? That's not how you spell true. That's also not how you spell true. There we go. Let's see. Green, red, any color. There is not that many. Crescendo. Remember when Crescendo was meta? Ages upon ages upon ages upon ages ago. Crescendo was actually a good weapon. I kind of want to use hero, but coloration-wise, it's not looking too good. What's brown green all color? We theoretically have Duskbringer, but it doesn't synergize with true damage that well. Doubling attack's too slow for Guild War. And everything else is just weird. Yeah, nothing really does too much of an impact here. Armor, we don't have boost ratio for. That one's too random. Hard choice. I kind of still want to run the true damage build, but needs something else to go with it. Also, hello everyone. Hello. Let's see. Hello Barbara. Hello Ricardo. Hello Isabel. Hello Nexus. Hello HD Addict. Hello Cookie. Hello Michael, and hello everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Trying to find what makes this team walk. Ha 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 ha. Should we? We just got the troop yesterday. That's actually somewhat tempting. Ogress first slot. And just change the banner. Wait, is that banner minus red? Actually, we could probably just keep it as this then. Mwahaha. Wait, what's a... yeah, it's minus red. Let me do the +2 green, +1 brown. Because that's still minus red. Oh, wait. We don't want brown, though. We want it into blue. Never mind. Let's go, what banner did we just have? Whatever banner we just had, I think is fine. Actually, let me check all the minus red banners, I guess. So what we had set earlier was this, which is a green-purple. Brown, green. I don't really need a huge amount of brown. The +1 on it technically helps, but if we already have so much green, that's not going to matter. What I ideally want is +2 green, +1 blue, but it doesn't exist. At least for not minus red anyways. So I guess green, purple is about the closest we're going to get. I think that's fine. I think that covers everything then. Okay. I don't think we need to change anything else. So yeah, let's go see what Ogress can do. So Ogress, with how much stats we have, is actually going to get 15 explosions. Because it's that ratio at 10 to 1 into +1. So it's 14 with a 1 is 15. I do need to go change my banner though. Then again, aren't we set to pure magic right now? But I'd want 20% into 8 magic probably. So we'll do that. And we might need to switch into cleanse. Really just depends what we're up against. However, we do have Beatrix. However, might still need cleanse in the case. Well, then again, never mind. If she gets stunned, the cleansing metal also gets stunned. So never mind. It wouldn't work that way. So let's roll with this, I guess. But yeah, let's go try the new Ogress. We'll give it a chance. See what happens. It's super tanky. It is super tanky. So let's see what it can do outside of Bounty Hunter. So actually be the first time we're using it outside of Bounty Hunter, oddly enough. The team will definitely work, just more so how how much it'll work is the question. So Beatrix kind of needs full mana here. I almost just want to throw a Weaver initially. And then go for mana. My only concern is how much turns we might give away. We'll do that. He'll poke us. I'm actually going to go for this. One nice thing about this too is if we get rope darted, she will actually go back to first slot. Obviously, no, we are against a rope dart right now. But yeah, if we get rope darted, she still moves back to first slot and resets our team, which is pretty cool. Assuming it doesn't die. And if it does die, Fortress Gate! Except now it can't move. Okay, Weaver, you are not kill range. Beatrix, go do a thing. That's funny. It feeds Brown right back into it. That's really funny. Not like that's too important to do that, but it does. Now it's in Weaver range. So we can go do Weaver things. Gosh, that thing's tank ability is so absurdly high. The thing might actually be good outside of Guild War. It died, but put up a good fight. And we got a web spinner replacement. That slot's just never gonna die. Between it being so tanky, the resummon, and the thing out over top of it, the Weaver. I like it. I like it. I think we can go all the way with it. Also, what on earth is this team? Oh, I see. What the AI? Well, actually, doesn't matter if the AI. Yes, it does. Because the way that guard's avatar boost ratios, the AI is almost never going to use their Skio Shield correctly. I'd be very surprised if our Skio Shield actually triggers correctly. It's also within my Weaver range, so we might be able to get lucky and just kill it super, super quick. Unless it gets a really good convert. Wait, what's it feeding into, though? Is this creating green? That's such a weird team. What's it even feeding green into? I'm even more confused now. I forgot. That thing converts to green. Why would you even have that? That makes no sense. You're converting to green while you have no other green while you're trying to counter green. That doesn't make sense in like 3 different ways. That's at least 3 different ways where that's the wrong decision. And should be dead here. Unless he has something on hero to revive with, or if he just keeps going forever. There we go. Hello, John! Welcome. And hello, Husky. Welcome, welcome. And Imperial. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I almost hit the tier 1 for PvP. I normally don't bother going for it, but luckily during Guild War weeks, we pretty much get it automatically. Another rope dart team. We should be okay, though. Because Ogress, worst comes to worst, could just go right back to first slot. Which actually makes it a really good rope dart counter. We haven't really gotten to see it in action yet, but we might this battle if we do very badly. Which I'm not sure if I'm rooting for that or not. It would be nice because we get to see it. But it'd also be bad because that means he got a rope dart off. Okay, he's about to get it any second now. Weaver, surprisingly, still not in kill range. I guess we take that. We don't really have much of a choice as far as other things. Do I just throw a blank Weaver here? I feel like I shouldn't, but I need to pressure damage to some capacity. Oh, we got a Weaver again. There goes Rope Dart, but it literally just hit first slot anyways. So didn't really get to utilize the thing off of it, where it would automatically go to first slot. How is there not an extra turn skull and all that mess? Let's go for Weaver. Is that enough? It's 25% of 63. Math. Why do I feel like it's going to hit 47? It's hitting 47 or 48. I'm not sure which way it rounds. Do I have confidence that it'll hit 47? Probably not. So we'll do that. Now it's definitely going to be enough. Okay, yep, that's why I didn't have confidence in it. It would have survived with 1. That is why you check. But yeah, I knew it was either 47 or 48. I just didn't know which way it would round. Had a feeling it was downwards, and it is indeed downwards. As far as which way it rounds. Oh, we finally get to use the thing. Oh, it's already dead. Never mind. It died too quick. Okay, let's go get a Weaver in there. Oh, no Weaver. How about now? There we go. There's our Weaver. Well, so far we technically haven't lost a troop, in the sense that they always got resummons. I feel like our score is only on track for like a 9,300 though. Is this Guild War? Yes, this is Guild War right now. Green Guild War. We are indeed on Guild War. Alright, this guy used the same troop again, but at least he put green troops on his team. So they're improving for sure. He used a green convert that actually has a green color on it now. On the team. Really scary first slot too. Luckily we got it stunned. Wait, what even stunned it? Hold up, what do we even have that stunned it? Oh, you have stun? I played the entirety of Bounty Hunter and never noticed she had stun. Okay, she has stun too. Like, she doesn't already do a billion other things. She also has stun the first slot. I haven't noticed that at all during the entirety of Bounty Hunter. Mostly because in Eki mode it probably does almost never matters to have stun. Okay, my big concern here is Beatrix is dead. Which makes this kind of awkward. So we'll take this. Then I need a really pressure Weaver. Gosh, that thing still does so much damage even without his skulls. Yeah, we have to get a Weaver down. It is so important we get Weaver. Plus that mana drain did a lot. Do I just let him poke us? I kind of can't. Otherwise it kills. We don't have cleanse anymore either. Oh no, it killed! Alright, we gotta go for explosion. Got our Weaver again. Did not get summoned, really unfortunate. But we can Weaver again. As long as we get a summon off this Weaver, we should be okay. Okay, we should be fine. This is a weird battle. But we should win. I want to cascade this in a way where we can get extra turn. I don't think we can, though. I don't want to give him a green extra turn there, even though we get a lot of mana from it. I guess we just take that. Give him a skull. Let's see. Alright, now we can take this safely. Oh, no. He still gets a skull over there. Do I even bother casting this, or just hold it to get mana? Probably just hold it to get mana. What's our other +1 on? Purple? So Purple Surge here would do it. Good. There's my web spinners. So far, we've resummoned our entire team every time. Even though we've lost troops every single time, we've also ended every battle with 4 troops somehow. Alright, this one should be a little hard. It's pretty much the same thing as before. But 7 Hunter is the biggest issue here. And then the next biggest issue is going to be Hero. Alright, so that stun makes it so its damage isn't as bad. While still being bad. Beatrix, please extra turn. Thank you. You didn't earlier, which made the previous battle awful. But now that you actually did, look at how easy that is when she actually does what she needs to do. And now that thing will go get a summon guaranteed. Or it won't do anything. Okay. Do we explode? We'll do it this way. Then we'll do that. Get another Beatrix down. Hopefully get... Actually, you know what? Let me just Weaver. Because that will make sure we hit through Submerge. And there we go. Dead. Well, we found a new use for the new bounty troop. Well, speed doesn't really matter for Guild Wars for the most part. It's more so not losing. But also not losing with high score. That's a pretty low score, though. But it did what it needed to do. I don't know. I kind of like the team. I feel like it has potential going forward. Also, we're about 4,000 above them. Actually, maybe closer to 3,000. Let's say they do flawless on it. That would bring them to, yeah, they're about 1,000. If the next person does, like, pure flawless, they're, like, 1,000 to 2,000 below us. But they're still below us. Still got a slight lead on them. But anyways, let's go do a billion other things. So let's go to the pet next, just so we don't forget about it, as it is a pretty important, very limited pet. Plus we need the same medals for everything else, so might as well go to Pure Magic, go over to the pets. Oh yeah, how did our Guild War team do today, by the way? I did not even check. I think we only won once for all of Guild War Defense this week, though we don't have that many battles. Actually, so much so, we literally got attacked 0 times on Purple Day. But we went 1 loss, 1 win, 2 losses, 4 losses, wasn't attacked a single time, 2 losses, and if I had to guess, 1-2 as well. Yeah, so far the only team that got a win was the Super Zugoff team. The Super Ultra Zugoff Deluxe. But anyways, let's go get this pet before I forget. Also, 100 gems on Venture Board, by the way. I don't think I've shown it yet to stream, but pretty sure you guys seen it already today. A lot of gems. I think there's 110 gems. 100 off the Legend and the 10 off the Common. A lot of gems. It's kind of funny because there was a holiday yesterday, yet we almost got as much gems today as we did yesterday. Also, I'm not sure if they're doing something special for Valentine's Day on the Venture Board. I don't think they did last year, but doesn't mean they won't. Never know. I think we only lost 1 Guild War this week as well, right? Or is it 2? We might have lost twice. Never mind, we might have lost twice. I kind of lose track. We definitely did better this week than last week, that's for sure, though. Let me double check. We might have lost twice. Let's see. It's either once or twice. Oh, yeah, we lost twice. Yesterday and the very first day. There we go. And we should be able to go over 50,000. Honestly, anything over 50,000 I'm kind of happy with for Guild War. Which means we could theoretically lose 2 and tomorrow and I'd still be happy. Because I think we could still score over 50,000 with that. But anything over 50,000 is pretty solid. Obviously 55,000 plus is generally where you want to be. But anything over 50,000 is still decent. Okay, let's keep finishing out this pet. Then we'll go clear out dailies, hand out code, and then go mess with Bounty Hunter. Because we're going for leaderboard on it. Actually, we're probably still on leaderboard even without doing the battles today. Just because we bought a little bit deeper into it. But obviously doing our battles gets us to a better position. There's a good chance we make top 20. I think we needed like 13 more people or something to go do... to go waste gems in order for us to not get it. Otherwise, we get like a multi-way tie for top 20. Is 2 Zugoffs better than 1? No, you would never go a second Zugoff. Zugoff, you definitely don't need more than 1 copy of. You managed to get your second copy of Amarak today? Nice. Off of just 2 event keys? Nice. Yeah, Infernus and Amarak, an event key drop table this week. Not sure if anyone's interested in either of them, but you still have the rest of today and tomorrow to go get them. If they do interest you for whatever reason. Inferno King is actually pretty decent. Amarak, on theory, could be. But things like Zugoff and such kind of makes him a little bit more irrelevant. Like, a burn stun is really good for hero classes that do triple damage to burning. And then the stun makes it so you don't have to deal with traits. Most of those hero classes have Enrage, which already makes it so you don't have to deal with traits. And on top of that, there's normally better burners out there. And he's still technically doing it only one at a time. But he still has potential. Yeah, you still got time to go get the second mythic for Broken Spire as well if you don't have it. You don't need 2 mythics until level 22 if I'm not mistaken. And Broken Spire, I believe, is 16 as of this week. So you still have a while before you need to worry about having 2 copies from Broken Spire. So no need to worry about that. 1 copy, obviously, you definitely want to make sure you have, ideally. Because 10-star Broken Spire, if you can get that. But 2 copies you don't need to worry about for quite some time. It's going to be like 2023 by the time you need to worry about that. Or very late 2022. We've got some time. Well, then again, maybe not that long, actually. Hold up. It could actually happen sooner than that. I forgot. Broken Spire doesn't have a faction. So it's going to make it burst up by 4. Which means, theoretically, once it gets another event within the next year... Okay, scratch that. 2022. Sometime in 2022, it'll matter. Because I forgot about that. Once it gets a faction, it's going to burst up to 20 star. And then after that, once it gets 1 more event, assuming it gets 2 troops from the event, it'll go to 22. So it is actually a little bit closer than it might appear. Just the lack of faction makes it seem like it's further away than it really is. But yeah, factions really burst them up pretty quick, since 4 troops within a single week is a very high amount to get out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. Obviously, we know them way in advance. It's still a big burst for the kingdom. Ah, there we go. See how many copies we get. We actually only need 1 to upgrade it further. Not like it matters. It's a cosmetic pet, but we got 3. That'd be funny if we ever get to the point where we can max a cosmetic pet, having never actually spent gems towards it. In the current state of the game, that's literally impossible. To have spent no gems on it and still max a cosmetic pet that came in through one of these events. Even with perfect luck, I don't think it's been possible. Because I think the most any of them have appeared was 2, maybe 3 times. Theoretically, you could get it with perfect luck with 3. However, the chance of that happening is near impossible. You need like, what, 25? 35 copies? Well, if you need 35, it's actually impossible to do within 3. How many copies do you need? You need 30. Which means you need 31. Which means, yes, even if you got 10 somehow, with the most absurd luck the world has ever seen, 3 times in a row, year by year by year, that would be 1 copy short of getting it maxed. And no one has gotten that lucky. That is beyond, like, lottery winning lucky. To get 10 of a copies of a single event troop pet week by week by week, or year by year by year. I don't even think anyone has done that 3 times period, let alone for the same cosmetic pet. But anyways, let's go learn through our dailies. Then we'll hand out code. Then we'll mess with Bounty Hunter and everything. But yeah, definitely don't forget to do dailies today. Very high amount of gems. 110, technically 130 if you count the daily. And you also get the event key, I believe it was. What was in the middle? Where's my team? Didn't you see that? What was in the middle? Oh no, it was just some useless trade stones. Never mind. But you still get a lot of gems. Event key was what was there yesterday. Will they have cosmetic pets for our pet rescue? Will they have cosmetic pets? No. Currently, none of the cosmetic pets ever appear on the hourly pet rescue. 0 of them in total ever do. The only time cosmetic pets come in are for seasonal events. They cannot be found from pet gnomes. It's like the one available right now you're not going to see again until next year at the earliest. And sometimes it skips a year, like for example the 2021 likely will not be available this year. The 2020 Lunar New Year pet, the one from last year. But yeah, they appear like once per year at the most. Sometimes it's once every 2 years. However, they're cosmetic, so they don't technically have any bonus associated to them. Though maxing them is still counts as a level 20 pet for a kingdom. And obviously owning 1 copy of it also counts for like owning 3 pets, 4 pets, whatever the kingdom requirement says. But aside from that, they're not really useful for anything. Because pets don't gain any kind of like extra cosmetic for being maxed. I wish they did. It'd be a good incentive to actually max pets, particularly cosmetic pets, if they gain some kind of additional like glow or anything for being fully maxed. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do that. If they would have put up a proper resource sink for pets, I feel like they would have. Still be a feature I'd like to see. Still really curious what they do with pets in Puzzle Quest 3 when they release it. I wish they would give us more info soon. They kind of just announced it and then was like, yep, there it is. That's it. We haven't gotten any additional info yet. Hello, Bushka. Welcome. Are they going to have more kingdoms for the doomed weapons? They need to bring 2 more kingdoms to have 36. Yes, we are going to be having more kingdoms. They confirmed that earlier this year. As far as doom weapons appearing in them, they might. Obviously, no current ones will, but, you know, future ones could. Yes, occasionally you can get cosmetic pets off that one offer they do. I'm not sure what determines that offer, because I feel like I almost never get that offer. But occasionally the game does give you a pet offer, where it's like $2 for 2 copies of a pet, and sometimes those can be the seasonal cosmetic ones. Wait, was it $2 or $5? I can't remember. It might actually been $5. $2 sounds too reasonable, which makes me think that you're charging more for it. Let's see. I'll take that over. But I think it might be $2 for 2 pets. Which actually isn't a bad offer if you're missing the pet. For like one of the old cosmetic ones. The one that came out today should be 2019. The pig is the 2019 one. The ox one is the 2021 one. Unless they both say 2019, in which case it's wrong. But the one that came out today should say 2019. Because 2 years ago was Year of the Pig, last year was Year of the Rat, and this year is Year of the Ox. We got the ox on Wednesday, and we got the pig today from 2 years ago. Let's see, let's write it down. There we go. Okay. So what are things we need to go do? Well, first things first will be code. I just want to see what they are first. So we got to go do bounty. We are still on leaderboard, as I mentioned. Though, of course, we're going to be higher once we do our battles. If I'm not mistaken, we should be in that multi-way 55,000. No! Why did so many people do the thingy? Oh, no. Oh, no. Why are so many people trying for first place? Gosh. What am I looking at right now? We have like 3 or 4 people trying for first. That like almost never happens. No, so many people went for top 20 that we got kicked out of top 20. Aww. Sadness. Which theoretically means, do we even need to do our battles? We probably still will. But, because I believe we go in stat multi-way 555,000 tie. However, we're not going to make top 20 with that. Because too many people did above tier 7. Oh no. But yeah, we should be in that multi-way tie for 543 or 555, depending on Valraven luck. Yeah, looks like we're just making top 50, which is 100 gems and an orb. Aww. We didn't get the extra orb. Not sure why so many people went for it. Also, gosh, they're really fighting for that top. Curious which one of the 3 will win. They're all within range of getting it. Theoretically, even 4th place could get it, though I think he might have given up by now. They really are fighting over it this week. Also, I believe our orb for World Lore event's ready. Power orb? I'll hand out I will hand out 2 codes if this is a power. I highly doubt it. That is very much not a power, but purple's still good. 675 gems. I'll take it. Or at least its equivalency. Okay, let me go get the code. And then we'll go mess with bounty. Though we're technically not going to change rank. Like the reward that we get for not doing our battles and doing our battles right now will be the same. So we might not even do our bounty tomorrow. As long as we're still in top 50, it's actually going to be pointless to do our bounty battles tomorrow. Because the reward will be literally the same if we do or do not do them. But it does make sense to do them today at least. What am I looking for? Code. Where are you hiding? Oh, I don't even have the thing open. One moment. Do that. Do that. Do that. Put the thing in the thing. You were gonna work? There it goes. Put the other thing over here. And here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. There we go. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters started with W, V, Y. Also, what? So many weird like end consonants there. But and give the same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And there you guys go. And unfortunately, the Iron Hawk, not the exclusive mythic in the gem key drop table anymore. But you can still get one of any random mythic in the game, including Iron Hawk, though the chance of it's exceedingly unlikely. Or save them for next mythic. But anyways, without the way, let's go and do bounty. We were just running pure magic for it, right? Yeah. So let's go do the rest of Bounty Hunter, which unfortunately will not actually give us any better reward. Well, I got like 6 or 8 battles left for it, so let's go get them done. And we're probably not doing tomorrow night battles, because if that's still going to be the case tomorrow, we probably don't need to do bounty tomorrow. Because the amount of points we have should be enough to take the top 50. And regardless of if we do it or not, we'll still be top 50. So it's kind of redundant to do them at that point. We'll just do some XP farming. Hopefully we'll have 100% bonus for tomorrow as well. Yep, no problem for the code. If anyone has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. I'll make sure to do so. Oh gosh, that's the 2nd time this weekend it has actually gotten the double true damage on us. I mean, not the double true damage, I mean the barrier. Just getting lucky. Well, 2 times isn't too bad. Could have been way more if we got super unlucky. Oh, we're already at more sigils than what we started with. That's a good sign. But yeah, Bounty Hunter went really quick this week. This new troops is insane. Yeah, it's surprisingly good outside of Bounty, too. I wasn't expecting that. But it was viable enough to run for Guild War. And you know where else it would technically be viable then, too? Factions. Because how much HP it would have, it would be hitting for like 20 explosions or so. Somewhere's around there. He's going to have a pretty hefty amount. But yeah, it is a surprisingly solid tank. It kind of reminds me a lot of a cheaper mana cost Gorgulfa. It reminds me a lot of Gorgulfa, but better. It doesn't have cleanse though. But its summon is better. It's almost as tanky. Though if you count the guarantee summon, it technically is overall tankier. But, you know, its initial tankiness is slightly lower. Its explosion is lower mana cost and does about the same thing. It resets itself to first place, so if you get rope darted out of position, it fixes your position, which is a really nice, unique mechanic. Wish we had more movement options like that. And it also gets a stun. Though it doesn't have the cleanse that Gorgulfa has. Yeah, so many things are cheaper Gorgulfa. But I meant like cheaper Gorgulfa and like it's still the style of Gorgulfa. But not Gorgulfa. But yeah, if you're talking just from a mana accumulation perspective, like almost everything is a cheaper Gorgulfa in the current state of the game. But I meant that as in it's also really good at tanking. And even does something better at tanking that Gorgulfa can't do, which is automatically repositioning itself to first slot for when it gets moved outside of position. It's going to be rare that that happens, but it's mostly going to happen due to rope dart. And there's enough rope darts out there that it will happen. I'm surprising we didn't get to show it for Guild War. We were up against like 2-3 rope dart instances, yet we didn't actually get to use it a single time. Which I guess is both a good thing and a bad thing. It meant the rope dart wasn't being good. Because I think we only got rope darted once, and when it was literally just our first slot, so it didn't actually move anything out of position. But even if they did, it just moves it right back. Or at least it moves her to first. So whatever got moved there will stay protected. How much you want to make a bet Salty's still going to use Gorgulfa on Monday? Place your bets now. When she shows the new mythic, I'm placing my bet on she will use Gorgulfa. Unless chat specifically tells her not to. She will use Gorgulfa with the new mythic. I think it even has yellow overlap, so she'll probably try synergizing it with like yellow mana accumulation. Which actually technically wouldn't be that bad. I want red or the other thing. And neither are available. The other thing is brown. Oh no, it almost took damage. Actually, it technically is right now. Which will make us have less explosions. I guess that's fine. We really just need to get Takaraki. Takaraki. There's not enough just to kill at this point, should be. You bet 100 million bells that she will. That's a lot of bells. Do you even have 100 billion right now? Or 100 million, I mean? 100 billion would be literally impossible. It actually caps at 999 million. Let's see, we'll take that over. Also, I'm 1/3 towards cap, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. We have like around 333 million or so. I have no intention to ever cap it out, though. Though I feel like we will reach it eventually. Just for the fun of it. If they keep updating the game, we probably will. Let's see. What do we go for here? We'll take that over. Yeah, there was basically 3 strategies for Bounty Hunter this week. Generally just 2, but this week kind of had 3. Tier 5 plus Blue Orb, Tier 6, or Tier 7. The reason why Tier 7 was viable this week is Tier 7 actually one-shots the final battle if you have near max stats. So it sped it up a lot having max stats for this battle, or having that extra 5 stats for this battle. For 7, I mean. So there was a above average amount of people that went for Tier 7. So generally Tier 6 is the furthest you go. Oh, did we get bad Valraven luck? If we don't get a Valraven here, we got bad Valraven luck this cycle. Oh no, we got it. We were on the good Valraven luck side. Not like it matters, we're still going to be on the same position on leaderboard. But yeah, that's very unfortunate. Too many people went further, and now we're not going to get the extra orb. Also means we get 50 less gems back. I'm not sure why so many people went so high. It's pretty insane how much the top of the leaderboard is being contested too. I've never seen the top of the leaderboard so close this late into the weekend. I wonder if they're still going to be fighting through all Valentine's Day. Probably. Also, I'm not sure if we're going to do a Valentine's Day stream. Someone suggested last night that we should go stream Slay the Spire and go do a heart kill. Since it's kind of Valentine's theme related. Killing a heart. I guess that's technically Valentine's themed. I don't know, we might. Fall Guys also has a pretty interesting show currently. I'd probably do one or the other. Fall Guys currently has a jumping show. All the good jumping minigames. It's literally just 3 jump showdowns into a, or jump club into jump showdown. And jump showdown is actually my favorite final. The only problem is it's a little bit repetitive. There's a lot of downtime because it's almost half loading screens. Because the rounds go so quick. Valentine's Day eating fast food stream. I'm waiting till the end this month before we do fast food. Just to make sure it's guaranteed in at least a year. So it's going to be at least March until we do fast food. Just to confirm that it has guaranteed been at least a year. Because I have no clue what point in February I stopped eating fast food last year. So just to be safe, we're doing it all the way to the end. Let's see. Throw that down. How good is that team? Which team? Have more people wanting power orbs because of boss troops. True. It seems kind of weird to see that contested. Because normally people give up at a certain point. Or someone goes so much higher where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to stop now. But because they're all so close, none of them are giving up, so just keep going higher and higher. Oh, that's so cool, John. Nice. Glad she likes it. Oh, the bounty team? It's pretty much new meta now. Ogress into TeeDuk. That's essentially the new meta for bounty now. Like every bounty for the rest of forever is basically going to run Ogress, TeeDuk, something, and then bounty troop in that order. What that something isn't meta yet, but we just need one more option, and then we'll have a perfect bounty team. We need one really good damage source, ideally a true damage source, and this team will be complete forever for all of Bounty Hunter history. It'll be a glorious day once that finally happens. Because it'll finally be the end of Bounty Hunter. Where the perfect Bounty Hunter team can finally be created. It might take years, but we will eventually have a perfect bounty team. We got 2 of the 3 pieces. We got the mana generator, we got a high damage, and now we just need a high damage again. And we'll be good to go. Because the 4th troop always has to be the bounty captain. Which obviously this time around is Ogress, but any other week it'll be not Ogress, of course. Any other bounty event. And there's our last 2 sigils, which means we are exact at perfect luck. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't get much of a boost ratio though compared to like Takaraki. His damage output's kind of meh. Riftlinks has a purpose in that it can move them though, which sometimes is very useful. It really just depends on coloration on if you would use this or links in current state of the game. Like once you have to just replace out a bounty troop there, it really comes down to what the overall coloration is of the team on which one you would go. Because they both do very similar. I could actually Takaraki kill first. Wait, is that actually enough? If it exploded, definitely won't be. Oh well, we gotta do it. Yeah, it's not enough to kill, but the follow-up should be. There we go. Okay, final bounty battle. And it might be final bounty battle. Because we can't take top 20 anymore. So as long as this is still top 50 until tomorrow, we technically don't need to do any more battles. Because it doesn't matter where we fall within 20 to 50. If we can't break past 20, which we likely won't be able to, it's going to make no difference in our loot. Unless somehow multiple people who's above us don't do their battles tomorrow. But it would take so many for that to happen. Because some people at tier 8 or higher would have to not do their battles. I think like 3 or 4 of them would have to not do it. And that's matchup or not. Now it's match. Oh, they even need to follow up. There we go. We got perfect luck. Tier 7 for a multi-way tie with 555,000 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Well, 6 not counting ourselves. But yeah, for us to make top 20, at minimum, 4 people would have to not do their battles. And even then, it's cutting it pretty close. Yeah, there's no way. So as long as we're still top 50, we technically don't need to do our battles tomorrow. Because our loot from here all the way down to 50 would be the exact same. So like making like 23rd compared to making 49th gives us the exact same loot. So if we're still in top 50 with the score, we are technically done with bounty then. And we'll get 100 gems with the orb back. Which isn't too much, but oh well. We got the event done nice and easy this time around. But anyways, I guess we'll run Dust Devil a little bit. We do have a little bit of extra XP bonus. I don't think we're going to bother gaining a level today, though. We'll definitely make sure to gain that level tomorrow, though. Oh, I'm not changing my medals. It kind of doesn't matter, does it? We will kind of be fine, either or. Either way. Let's go bring out Dust Devil. The glorious Dust Devil. So, do you guys think they're going to nerf Dust Devil? Or I should say nerf the Mythic, because obviously Dust Devil's not necessarily the problem. A pure brown bounty team? You technically don't need to do pure color with them. But if you do get overlap, you would get extra stats. The only problem with pure color bounty is because they all cover 2 colors. It's actually impossible to cover every color if you do it. Oh, so hello, Disney, if I didn't already say hi. I saw you say hi earlier, but I don't think I said hi back. Welcome. Oh, so hello, Jason. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Yeah, I haven't done anything special for Valentine's Day for a while. Generally don't have anyone to celebrate it with. Let's see. Other than you guys. But you know what I mean. Oh, so isn't Monday President's Day? Also, they just got done with the impeachment today as well. Let's see. Yeah, I really hope they don't nerf this before the next Vault event. I'm really curious to see what the gnome rate is with this team. I think they're going to decide after the next Vault event on if they'll nerf it or not. Jason. I keep forgetting how quick EXP this is. And it's even more than normal. And why it's seeming quicker is because the 100% we have from Guild as well. We should have 100% EXP bonus going into tomorrow too, which will be nice. Yeah, instead of getting like about 100 EXP, we're getting like 120 something, I think. Yeah, we're getting 139 instead of our normal like 100 or so. I think I normally get like 103 or something, 102. Because obviously 100% isn't double. It's just an extra 100% on top of the bonuses you already have. Because it gets added to your other bonus, it doesn't multiply it all out. Yeah, I still have that Burger King gift card. It got gifted by someone who didn't realize I was not eating fast food for a year. So I still haven't gotten to use it yet. I think it was for like 50 bucks too. That's like at least like 3 times. Unless you order like a lot of food. Technically 4 times depending on what you order. Or even 5. Oh, I normally order slightly more than that. It probably only lasts 4 times. Also, they do have those veggie burgers. And they don't taste that bad either. As long as you don't eat a real one. Like, if you eat them both side by side, which I actually do quite often, like, you can really taste the difference between the real one and the vegetable one. They still have a bit to go with vegetable-based meats. Give it another decade or 2. It's like self-driving cars. Give it a few. Give it at least like another decade. It'll be perfected a bit more. When you get your assignment in your Guild Wars, is it based on your total score? Or your defense team from the previous? It's based on your total score. It literally just goes in order of your previous score. So for example, if someone in your guild scored 57,000 and they were the highest, that'd be first. And then like someone who scored 56,000, so on and so forth. But it literally just puts you in score order. It just puts the highest score in first spot, and then just keeps descending from there until the absolute lowest score. Is there a fast team with just one Ironhawk? Yes. It's Greed, Sister Superior, Dust Devil, Ironhawk, or what's the other variant? Or Greed, Dust Devil, Hero, Ironhawk, which would allow you to get Hero XP. Which is actually the only team that allows you to get Hero XP. Oh, sorry, it has to be double Dust Devil to use Hero, though. It's Dust Devil, Hero, Ironhawk. You need 20 damage. So that one does require it. One does gold farming, one does class XP farming. Yeah, I deleted both my one Ironhawk teams just because we actually don't use them. Because obviously once you have more, you don't actually need to use those single variants. Theoretically, the one single variant would always be good though, if you needed class XP still. But after not needing it, it doesn't get used for anything. But yeah, both the one variants still work pretty quick. They're definitely perfectly fine, the one Ironhawk variants. And the one with Hero, you'd use regardless. Oh, sorry, Barbara, did I miss your thing? I answered your question, though. I answered the entirety of your question. It goes in descending order based on score. I spent like 5 minutes explaining it. Or maybe not 5 minutes, but like 2 minutes. But this goes in order from high score to lowest score. Let's see. Vault event on Switch this weekend is Sunbird Firebomb. Still the fastest team for assassinating gnomes. On Switch, I have no clue what the fastest team is on Switch right now. I'm pretty sure it's still Rowan meta, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure Switch has Mirage Queen by now. I'm pretty sure the meta is just the quick kill Rowan team, which is hero with anything in first slot that doesn't block Rowan, followed by Rowan, the Leprechaun, and Mirage Queen. I'm pretty sure Switch has all of that by now. But you just run Rowan meta for it on Explore difficulty 2 or 3, depending on your stats. So theoretically even 4, depending on your stats. I'm not sure if Switch has enough stats to do 4 though. But you can definitely do 2 or 3, or 1 if you really had to, if your stats are really low on Switch. But it would just be Rowan meta, which I'm pretty sure Switch has access to. The main thing in question is if they have Mirage Queen. I'm pretty sure they have Mirage Queen by now. They probably got that months upon months ago. They're not that far behind. They're far behind, but not that far behind. Because Mirage Queen came in like a little over a year ago. Actually, a year and a half ago at this point. And Switch is only about 9 months behind it, so you should have gotten it by now. They meant to do a PvP overhaul like 2 or 3 years ago and then never did. And they haven't touched PvP since. Or made any mention of it. So I'm not sure what their plan is. We were supposed to get a complete rework of it 2 or 3 years ago and then they never did. Kind of like that Vault Key rework. I mean, not Vault Key. That we actually did get. But I meant the Treasure Hunt rework. Still waiting. We'll get it eventually. I already say the PvP rework is the fact we released Puzzle Quest 3. There you go. That's our PvP rework. Go play Puzzle Quest 3. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they legitimately say that. If you want PvP, just play our other game. Let's see what they're at down. What are you doing not dying? This is when it backfires having Dust Devil in that location. There we go, that didn't take too long though. Because technically Dust Devil should be in first so you can get the quick cast, but it almost never affects any battle and I prefer him in third. It's just easier to click with him in third. It's also where I generally put my power, so it's more of a habit to click in that location. Rowan meta should still kill in like 15 to 20 seconds. There's like literally nothing quicker. At least on Switch. Obviously on every other platform there is, we're using it right now. But on Switch version, I'm pretty sure Rowan meta is still the quickest. And will be for until this becomes the thing. Until they get Ironhawk. Rowan meta should still be the quickest. Because that's what was quickest before Ironhawk. And it would still be if you have 0 copies of Ironhawk. Which obviously everyone on Switch has 0 copies of. Because it's not released yet. I was pushing like 4.5 wins per minute with Rowan. I'm pretty sure we do closer to like 5 or 6 with this now. Rowan was doing about 4.5. Definitely a very consistent 4. Oh yeah, you definitely want to do it on Explore level where you can one-shot. Even if you have to go all the way to Explore 1 to do it. But if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably wrap up for tonight. I'm not sure if we'll do a midday Valentine's stream or not. If we do, we'll probably do a Slay Spire. Because that suggestion was pretty funny. Killing out the heart in Slay Spire on max difficulty for Valentine's Day. I think that was initially said almost like a joke, but it actually sounds like something fun to do. I did say I wanted to stream it at least one more time to go do a heart kill as well. Since we've never streamed it on max difficulty. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. Probably towards the later part of the day, though. Probably gonna sleep in a bit. Let's see what's right down. Finish through this last cycle. This stuff was so quick. They better not nerf this. This is too much fun to be nerfed. Which is why it's gonna get nerfed. We can't have fun things. No, I honestly don't think they're gonna nerf it. They're bringing back a lot of mechanics that used to exist in the past. And I think this is one of the mechanics that they're accepting back into the game. Because they accepted quite a few things back into the game. 100% true damage they did last year off of Lord of Slaughter. Infinite Loop they brought back into the game with things like Truffle, B-Trick, so their Truffle does it better. But a few other things like that. And now they brought back Dust Devil after like 5 years. The auto one-shot Dust Devil team. Oh, it's 50% off for Lunar New Year's as well. Nice. Also, it got released on Android, if I'm not mistaken, pretty recently. I didn't bother getting it for it because I just play it on PC. But they did release it for Android phones. I'm not sure about the other one, though. But if you have an Android phone, I'm pretty sure it's available on phone now. I'm not sure how much it is. But it is on phones now. Which is rather interesting. And they probably use the same touchscreen controls as Switch, so probably works pretty decently. Since they pretty much just ported probably the controls over from the Switch version for the most part. Since they both basically use the same commands. Since they're both just a touchscreen. But anyways, guys. I'll be heading out for now. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday for Valentine's Day and President's Day. Well, President's Day not until Monday. I'll probably see you guys again before then. But, well, then again, by the time I see you, it would probably already be nighttime, but you know, since we do the nightly streams. But we'll be back with Gems of War tomorrow night, same time as always. 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to go do, I guess, Slay the Spire tomorrow. And we'll go do some Ascension 20 max difficulty heart runs, which we haven't actually done on stream yet. I have done, I believe, 2 with the Silent class, but we never actually streamed one. So we'll go for that and go for a heart kill or 2 on Valentine's Day. And then we'll have our normal stream. As far as the Slay the Spire stream, we'll probably start around noon or so, maybe a little bit later. But somewhere around noon. And go from there. And of course our normal time Gems of War stuff, where we'll go over all the spoilers for the week. And also next Monday, we'll be able to go over the Mythic. We'll probably go over it that night and have a video up for it on Tuesday, hopefully. Because for once, we'll actually have the Mythic a whole week early, which will be kind of cool. So we'll get to see exactly what pans out with that. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everyone.